What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Friday, April 28th edition of the Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have two NBA games tonight to find some player props from. We'll take a quick look at some MLB props as well, using the MLB side of this model. But as always, we're going to walk through some of the top bets, some of the top prop bets at a variety of different sports books. If you have not already, be sure that you're subscribed to the Odd Chopper YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up button below this video. It helps us out quite a lot. Now, starting at BetMGM, Anthony Davis, under half of a three-pointer tonight at minus 190 against Memphis. He projects for 0.3 three-pointers. That gives us a 69% chance of winning and a 5% expected return. We recommend wagering 8.1% of your bankroll. That is the S-bet percentage here, and you can expect it to grow by 0.31%. That is the SEV number. On Caesars, sticking with the Lakers, going to their other star in LeBron James, over 25.5 points at minus 104. He projects for 26.9 points tonight against Memphis. Clearly, we should expect LeBron to play a ton of minutes here and be very involved as a scorer. He'll need to take on a big workload here as long as this game is competitive. Gives us a 55% chance of winning, 9% expected return. We recommend wagering 7.1% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.44%. Now, before we move over to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are offering a 7-day free trial of our Bet Pro model. If you are not already familiar with it, you're watching this video for the first time, it is the model that we are talking about in this video, but it's a prop betting model based on our DFS player projections for NBA and MLB. So the same group of guys that have had success in daily fantasy sports using these projections have put together this model to allow us to translate the projections into prop betting. You can take advantage of it, get access to it for 7 free days, 7 free days. And also, even though the graphic on the screen says NBA Bet Pro, we're treating it as one model. So you sign up, you get 7 free days, not only of the NBA, but also of MLB. We think that you'll like it and you'll stick around. Hopefully, during those 7 days, you make enough money that it'll just pay for itself going forward, and it'll give you a leg up on the sports books, help you make some more money. So if you haven't already, check it out. Take advantage of that. Do it sooner rather than later, because obviously the NBA season is wrapping up pretty quickly. We're getting pretty deep into the postseason at this point. So to maximize your value, do it sooner than later. Get 7 free days. Now, moving over to DraftKings, Jared Vanderbilt, another Laker at the top, over 5.5 rebounds tonight against Memphis at plus 155. We have seen volatile playing time from Vanderbilt, but we do also know that he's a good rebounder. That's one of his main contributions to this team. And he projects for 6.3 tonight. That gives you a 44% chance of winning. Again, because the playing time is volatile, there is a lot of variance here, but it also gives you a 14% expected return because of that plus 155 line. Recommend wagering 6.6% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.6%. And finally, wrapping things up on FanDuel, slightly different line on Jared Vanderbilt here, over 4.5 rebounds at minus 128. That gives you a 10% expected return. So if you are looking to just bet a Jared Vanderbilt over on rebounds, you're getting a better expected return here on DraftKings. But if you are only betting on FanDuel, then go ahead and take Vanderbilt. After Vanderbilt, we have Kevon Looney under 4.5 assists at minus 150. We have seen Looney take a step forward in the postseason in terms of his playmaking, but still projects for just 3.4 assists tonight against Sacramento. That gives us a 64% chance of winning and a 6% expected return. We recommend wagering 7.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.31%. Now, before we wrap things up, I do want to switch over to the MLB side, see what is showing there. There should be some bets that we can take advantage of on that side of the model as well. We do have some weather issues in the MLB games tonight, particularly the Atlanta game. Atlanta and the Mets looks pretty likely to get rained out. We also have the Pirates and Nats, which looks pretty likely to get rained out. There's weather concerns in Kansas City, Minnesota, and Baltimore, Detroit as well. Obviously, if games get rained out, you're going to just get your bets back, but it does sort of limit, what we might be able to actually get money on. But looking at the best bets column here, and this model is available in the NBA version as well. If you are somebody that has money on multiple books, you can use this to very quickly see where you should be getting that money down. But leading the way is Wade Miley, over 3.5 strikeouts against the Angels at minus 130 on DraftKings. We have Clark Schmidt, under 5.5 strikeouts tonight on BetMGM at minus 160 in a relatively difficult matchup against Texas. I mentioned some weather concerns in the Detroit game. Adley Rutschman, under half of a hit at plus 175 on Bet Rivers. Scrolling down a little bit further on FanDuel, we get Tyler Anderson under 5.5 strikeouts tonight against Milwaukee. On Prize Picks, we have Chad Kuhl under 5 strikeouts against the Pirates. Again, that game is pretty likely to not play, but if it does, we like the under 5 there. So again, this comes as part of the 7-day free trial that I mentioned earlier. Should help you make some money. Sign up, take advantage of that. Now, going back to the NBA bets to recap what we had just talked about. Before we recap those, if you have not already signed up and deposited on any or all of the sportsbooks mentioned and listed in this video, and you're looking to do so, check out the pinned comment below this video. We have sign-up links with deposit bonuses to all of these books. Not only is it going to put some extra cash in your pocket right out of the gate, it's also going to allow you to maintain increased profitability going forward because you're not going to be restricted to betting on 1 or 2 books and having to take the prices that they offer you. You're going to be able to shop across multiple books, multiple sites, and make the most profitable bets that you can. So check out those links below if you have not already. Now, to recap, starting on BetMGM, we're going under half of a three-pointer for Anthony Davis at -190. On Caesars, we're going over 25.5 points for LeBron James at -104. On DraftKings, we were going over rebounds on Jared Vanderbilt. It appears that line moved while I was recording this video. So now we're going to go ahead and change it to under 3.5 assists for Kevon Looney at +150 with an 11% expected return. And finally, on FanDuel, we do still have the Jared Vanderbilt over 4.5 rebounds bet at -128. So when I started recording this, I liked the line on DraftKings better. Now it appears that line is no longer where it was. So we're going to go Vanderbilt under or over 4.5 rebounds here at -128, kind of just flip-flopping Vanderbilt and Looney on DraftKings and FanDuel from what we had earlier. So that's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets. Enjoy tonight's NBA games. Enjoy your weekend. And thanks for checking out the video, everyone.